Zondo was being rewarded?
Yes.
For the state
Zondo got 2 votes in the JC. Two.
Yeah.
Yeah. His colleagues interviewed him.
Yeah.
He got 2 votes.
Hey, okay, let's just
look. We nominated President Maya to be the Chief Justice. If they had appointed her, perhaps this type of attitude wouldn't be there. She's not appointed. They are keeping her at arm's length. Or into yakho right. When just behave. But into zako zamba kahle. So if she was fully appointed, it's a different ball game altogether. Because she's appointed and she doesn't have to appease anyone. So people are being held at half clutch everywhere because they must appease the master. Otherwise, they will not be appointed. I mean, it's not a decision alone, but surely she wrote the judgment. She's the senior judge. She had some influence when they were conferencing on what is the best decision to take. It doesn't take away the fact that she's a good woman, she's a qualified woman. You can't question her qualifications. But we find ourselves in a situation where we're working with crooks that are collapsing our judiciary. And
Zondo was being rewarded?
Yes.
For the state
Zondo got 2 votes in the JC. Two.
Yeah.
Yeah. His colleagues interviewed him.
Yeah.
He got 2 votes.
Hey, okay, let's just...
Yeah, things are not easy. You know, when Mkonazi talk about the justice system that is being corrupted, but it seems like there's a lot going on in our justice system. I just want to bring these things up because when you connect the dots now, you start to realize that Malema was right with what he said at some point. Maya was supposed to be a CJ. He was supposed to be, because after the interview, she was nominated for that position of CJ. But because of the corruption, or somebody who wants somebody who would listen to him to cover up the CR17 documents and other things that, like Phala Phala and all this, he decided to bring up Zondo. Why I say Zondo was brought up for this kind of the dirty linen of Ramaphosa. The reason why Zondo was brought for this, you cannot tell me a well-educated somebody of Zondo's caliber. There comes the cabinet of Sri Ramaphosa, knowing very well that he is the one who found some of the people that had to take oath for office through him, Zondo, were complicit, but he decided to go on and do that. So where does that put Zondo? It means he was doing the dirty work of Sri Ramaphosa. There is no other ways that you can mold it up. Because in Ramaphosa's cabinet, a lot of people were implicated in the Zondo commission. And when it comes to, because people were taking, what is the oath for that they were taking? Because they were sworn in by the Chief Justice Zondo. People who he implicated himself, that these people are dangerous to the government of South Africa. But when it comes to serving the boss, Sri Ramaphosa, he served the boss without blinking his eye. So this is really dangerous. Coming to Batohi. Batohi is another tool. Because when you read the Sunday World of 3rd August 2025, you realize that Batohi is doing a dirty game. He's trying to throw Chauke under the bus. Because there are people that they want to charge. But Chauke is saying no, he's not going to charge those people. Because he doesn't find the case. But because the order has come somewhere for those politicians to be charged, whether there is a case or no prima facie case, they don't care. They just want to smear them. Where does all these orders come from? What is it that we can trust from this man? He's running our country, but he's running it down. And I still have a big question from the ANC. Where are the elders of the ANC? Why are they quiet when the ANC is going down this way? It's really crazy to see such people. At least I've heard Malachi saying something. But he doesn't have that much power. But the power that Malachi has, if he can use it, Ramaphosa can be shown the door the next day. Because remember, the youth in South Africa, it's enough. And the youth from the ANC, it's enough to send a very strong message for Cyril to just step down. Without all these other organizations that are there, they can do it because he's destroying their own political party. I'm just surprised because reading what I read from the Sunday World, I saw it disturbing because Batohi getting that position, she didn't get it on merit. But now she's trying to continue doing the dirty work of his masters to suppress Batohi. I'm not saying Batohi is clean. He's got his own dirty linen. But as far as we read this, it gives us some sense to understand. Because we remember Zondo got only 2 votes. With those 2 votes from a better candidate than Zondo. But Zondo was pushed to that position because Ramaphosa used his power. It was a payback. Because in the Zondo commission, there were no much questions that were asked from Ramaphosa. Because remember, Ramaphosa was a deputy president of Jacob Zuma. All the dirty work that has been happening there, he had knowledge. Why are the CR17 documents sealed? What is being hidden there? Phala Phala problem, Marikana problem. It's still the same guy. And no other president in the ANC has brought ANC under 40%. We can predict now, as much as things they don't change, I can bet if they will get 20%, that will be enough. Things are still going to be terrible because ANC members do not want to take any action. Seeing their organization going down, they just want to go to dust with Cyril Ramaphosa. For what good reason? God knows. That's why today I wanted to compare the two. Batohi, Chauke was better than Batohi in that interview because Chauke became number 2. And Batohi was never close to anything. Never close. But she is the one who was appointed to take over the job. Same in Maya. Zondo got only 2 votes within the JSC. But with those 2 votes, he was rewarded to go and be a GCJ. He is sitting now home after his retirement. And he is still going to be fed by the taxpayers' money. Family, what do you think about this? Do you think there's more to this that has been hidden? That needs to be ratified about Cyril Ramaphosa? Drop your comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bravo, bravo, bravo.